just an honor to have you all here to share some time with us. Just say hello to Vidya.
Thanks, guys. You know, my story, as many of you know, begins in Bombay in India. I spent the first half of my childhood there. And I think that always kind of stuck with me, and I was always affected, especially in a country like India, by the intensity of economic inequality. And how, you know, in our world, including in our country, talent, I believe, actually is pretty equally distributed. Opportunity is not. And so if you're lucky enough to be born into the right zip code, like I was, you have a shot. And if you're not, you really don't. That's actually why I feel that I ever got this notion that public service could be a career, is because I always felt very lucky. And rather than feeling guilty about my good fortune, I thought, why not just be grateful, and why not put that energy into doing work that was helpful to other people. I joined the Red Cross in high school, and that's when I thought, you know, this could be not just a hobby, but actually a career where you could just help people. So I kept doing that and did 2,000 hours of pro bono work as an attorney. Was in student government. I went to Claremont, you know, not far from here. And I would just sit kind of in the common area, and people would come and sit down and kind of just tell me what was on their mind. And obviously it's a college campus, so it was like, we need better parties and things like that, you know. It wasn't like healthcare and immigration. But the idea is the same, which is that, you know, transparency, accountability, responsiveness in the people that we elect to office is really critical. You know, the title is representative. That's your job. I mean, it's in the word. And so we may not agree on every issue. You might like some of the things I say and not others, but I'll always be accessible. I'm running against an incumbent representative who, since being in office, has hosted not one town hall, 0. She has never submitted herself to the scrutiny that I am right now. We're in a tough spot as a country right now. I think we're in a really tough spot. If I had to pinpoint the core of the problem, it is that we elect far too many politicians and not enough public servants. What do I mean by that? We elect people who are good at winning elections, who are good at advancing their own career and winning the next election and the next election, and stay there well into their 80s, but are not actually doing things that improve people's lives. It's not supposed to be a job that you have for life. It's not. And so the first thing, if you go to our website, is passing term limits, banning stock trading, getting money out of politics, getting corporate PACs out of politics, doing a lifetime ban on lobbying so that people who serve in Congress can't benefit from their service and profit off of it afterwards. To me, it's about politicians versus public servants. And so whether it's this campaign or something else, what I hope that folks take away from this event is, when you get your ballot, look up the people that are on it and try to ask yourself, is this person trying to make a difference, or are they trying to make a living? Because I think that's really the fault line now in American politics. And unfortunately, as optimistic as I am, most of the people that I interact with who are professionally in politics, they're there to make a living. What I'm committed to is delivering results over the things that I can actually control. The only thing I can really control as your representative is my own budget. You know, every member of Congress gets $1 million to spend however they would like. Most people put that money getting staffers in DC. I want to put 90% of it in the district to do concrete service for people here in Cerritos and Artesia and La Palma and Hawaiian Gardens and Brea, where I live, because that's something that I think is concrete and will actually improve people's lives.